Hey there, I am JP, and in today's episode of RoadCraft, well, we're going to do a lot of stuff. The first thing that I would like to do is pave this road right out here and or a tiny bit down here, because I notice everything already gets stuck. So let's just start off with this dump truck. That should be enough for this area. Hopefully this thing will fill up itself, so just right away going to put this guy onto here. And then let's select the route. Not enough sand. Oh wow, that's different. Can I, just press G? No? Oh really? It's just outside of it. So let's just drive ahead. And also let's just inspect how this vehicle will do on, it's very bumpy, I would like to say. Oh, we can fill it with sand. Well, let's just right away do that and turn this big boy around. Alright, this was not too bad. Let's see what it will happen right now. Alright, he's going to do something. There we go. Okay, I think that should be fine. And then we're just gonna, move on with this guy. It's doing fine, except right out here. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just gonna get this guy to work when I press F. Very good. And then it should start doing its job. Very good. And we're just going to see what will happen, because sometimes it smears it out very well and it's not really needed. Alright, now before we send this guy into it, yeah, you see, it fixed itself up, so that is also fine. So we can just right away put this guy to work. I know this is what I've done here is very bad, but I needed to laugh because I was thinking, it's just a little go back to basic type of stuff. The last time I made something like this is, I believe, on Sunken. It was actually the very first road. Was like a very ugly little holes in there too. It won't do for now. Maybe if I'm really annoyed by it, and I'll just do some off-camera magic. Down here I see there's a little swirl in there. There's probably a reason for that. And yeah, I should also not forget, once this thing is done, the road will correct itself. So I'm really wondering how this is gonna look like. Yeah, look at that. I never fails, right? Alright, fantastic. This looks good to me. I can deal with that. Let's see what is next. We got to repair the oil station, which is right out here. Oh, we need 1 pipe, 2 pipe, 3 pipe. Okay, that doesn't seem to be too bad of a job. Now we do have a pipe factory down here. However, we need some stuff to throw in that. There's actually a lot of stuff in the area, like a lot of vehicles. I've been saying the boats, but might be able to just get something that is up close, right? So I'm going to have a crane, which I have. So let me just quickly throw some stuff in here and then take out the crane vehicle, which should be somewhere. Which I of course mean the cargo crane vehicle. There we go. I've been waiting for like 10 minutes before I could finally say it. Anyways, this down here should not be too difficult of a job. There is 1 out and 1 in. Another 1 out. And another 1 in. The thing is, I knew that, yes. Now what I want to say, the most logic thing to put a pipe back is, straight as possible, right? But what if you can't reach it? I never really thought about like, hey, let's just do it like this. And then if you drop it, it will reach it. Sometimes it can be so more simple. It only takes maybe 20 levels before you kind of realize it. Alright, so that is 1 out of 2. And the next one is from the desert base to the oil station, which in this case I am super duper glad that I fixed this little piece down there. We're going to put that guy off and then in there, so that's going to be an issue. Perfect. And then this guy, come on. Give me the option. There we go. Alright, so what do you guys have for me? Okay, mid-size cargo truck. What do you have in there? What is this? It's a pump. Okay. Oh, look at that. Ooh, beautiful.
You're not gonna believe this. But I've got some more pipe-related business for you to sort out. This pump station needs your help in getting a replacement pump. We already delivered it to the oil station, but crossing the river is a bit too much for the common convoy. Could you take care of it? Shouldn't be any problem with your skills. Oh, and bonus points if you can deliver fuel to the desert base. The semi-truck is full of it.
It doesn't sound like too big of a thing here. To the desert base, really? Just back and forth? Now, of course, this road is being used, so I guess that is the whole tricky thing here. But you know what? I like tricky things. One thing I find a shame of the DLC is that the fuel truck doesn't have a skin on the trailer, to say. It would actually be very cool to see the whole thing skinned off to you. Uh-oh. No. Bad idea. But you know what I didn't understand for some reason? Okay, quick. Retain, yes, and deploy. Move! There you go. Press 5 on. Come on. At least you get your butt off the road, you know? That is all I want for today. There we go. Fantastic. Look at that. Just a simple, quick cash.
There's one nice thing about dealing with these oil moguls. You help them out a bit, and now we don't have to worry about fuel for a while. That's what I call a mutually profitable transaction.
Right. Okay. So a little bit of experience points and a little bit of this and that. Now here comes the thing. The shop is still blinking, and I wonder why. Is there still something that I have not unlocked? I mean, not everything is rusty vehicle, right? There are some vehicles you unlock by just leveling or doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I am level 18. Now, I remember one of the vehicles was level 15. The 20 that changed it to 15. I think I have them all, except I didn't buy them all. And I think there is an achievement for buying them all. For now, it's not important. Okay, we need to bring something to this pumping station from there to there. That doesn't seem too difficult of a job. I do believe my vehicle is still here, so, you know, let's just do that one too. You know, I see something that I would like to test, and you might be able to guess what I mean with that. What is happening? Will you please put this offside? Thank you. There we go. Let's be careful because I don't want to tip this thing.
Good job there. For anyone else, it would be a minor miracle. But for you, it's just something you do before breakfast, right? Still, the locals will be plenty grateful for your help. And that's what counts.
You know, it's indeed what counts, the locals. But yeah. We have not tested this yet. If this thing can also handle a boat. Oh Lord, heaven praise Lord, look at this. It can also carry little boats. Wow. But what I'm doing here is actually, you know, it could make the mule jealous, so I'm not gonna do that. Let's get you off. It was nice to try once. This is a job for the mule. No, I'm not gonna say that this vehicle is my favorite, but it can definitely handle a lot more because of the extra wheel. That is just very nice. Alright, things are going smooth. This one I can't wait actually. This one we cannot do. We have to do this one first. Now to do that one, we're also going to do this one first. And to do that one, we're also going to, well, it seems like we're going to do a lot of roading. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, well, we gotta do a lot of roading. We need to be able to reach the base all the way from this area. And I'm not sure just yet how from this area, because holy moly, there's also going to be a lot of roading. So in this case, yeah, we need to help out the town. Right. So we're going to check out this whole road, clean up this whole road, fix this up, fix that up. Then we want to fix this up. Yeah. Pass down here. Then take this road, fix that up, and then end up here at the river base. Now, of course, first things first, I'm going to need to inspect the road until the town and to see what needs to happen, because if I don't have to do anything, However, I do want to fix up this nicely to have like a better transition going on down here. Alright, this seems sandy. Partly. I think this is fine. And then down here we're gonna get this bump. Now, this bump is a definitely bump. And this bump is something that I would like to remove. Now, it's not like I'm sinking in too far, but it's gonna, you know, look ugly. And, you know, I have shown you guys how we can get rid of it, so I can't wait to do that. I'm actually pretty excited to start doing that in this game. You know, it's okay. It is acceptable. Okay. I mean, the asphalt itself looks good. It's like spot on corners. It has the flow of the roads. Alright, now the next thing that I'm going to do is remove this bump over here, but it will be a separated video, which might be possible that it comes online earlier than this episode. I want people specifically learn how you can do that, because I have not seen many people do it. Actually, in fact, I have seen nobody doing it. And so it is a couple of days later for me. You guys might have seen the video, because this road is absolutely perfect. I did try to smear out more sand at the side there because it looked a little bit ugly, but a lot of people seem to enjoy that video. It almost has 3,000 views on it and a lot of likes and comments, so that's very good. I really like that I discovered this, because this is going to make things look a lot better. If you haven't seen a video, you can see that onto my channel. There is like this section that I made with RoadCraft playlist, and there is like a tutorial section, and it's the first video of that. Anyway, we're just gonna continue because we need to make a road all the way up to town and in the town too, and of course between maybe it just depends on how things look. We're gonna start up this guy, we're gonna send it along the way. Now, I just did see one thing though, and that is this guy here. So where is the power station? Right, but then how do I get onto that? That's a good question. Really, do I need to take the staircase? No. Alright. You know, I actually want to try and see if I can do something out here before I start messing around in the roads, right? Okay, so far so good. Seems like the game is not having any issue this time. Now let's see if I can crash down here. Also no issues, very good. So yeah, then I'm just going to try to connect it up there right away. So I'm pretty sure in the future we're going to need to fix up the power station there. And very freaking good. I know it's not gonna do anything right now, but this is done. I can just safely mess around with the roading without having to worry to needing to break it open again. Which in this case, let's just continue with the AI fixing the roads. Alright, now that road here is fixed too. We're gonna fix the between in road because, you know, it's a little bit like sandy, muddy and whatever not down here. So we're gonna make it perfect connection. Down here it's actually fine. I'm not really bothered by that, and down here it's fine too, so yeah. Alright, two things just happened. One, well, I fixed up the road, and two, I had some lunch. Because if your stomach is empty and it starts moaning, you know, your brain will moan with it and you cannot really think very well. With a filled up belly, it is time to continue our journey, which we're gonna go all the way out here to this one too, and then we're gonna end up here at the river base. We're really going to need to have this fast transportation all the way up there. So in this case, I'm going to go a little exploration with this guy to see what is next. Now once you come out of the town, the road seems pretty good for a long while, which is of course very good. And then once we start getting into the wild, yeah, it's very, very rocky out here. So I'm going to need to clear up all of this mess. I'm actually wondering if this is going to sink me in. Yes, indeed. So I'm going to need to do a little bit of roading out here. And then once that is done, Oh, the road goes that way. I see. So yeah, down here we're gonna get some more issues. And I'm not sure what's going on here. But what I like to do, and this might be a little crazy or not, is besides making a piece of a road here, which we are going to flatten things out, is that I'm going to continue paving around the corner. The reason being is that often I notice when I come to a split up like this, I'll have to open my map, take a look at where I have to go. So I'm like, you know, if I'm just gonna go up here with a paved road, and I know automatically I need to go this way. It seems like this part here doesn't need to be any maintaining. And of course we got this roundabout, which I do know we need to go to the left side. So we got a whole lot to do. Alright, looking good, looking good. I still decided to pave the whole road up /ish to the roundabout because, you know, having little bits and pieces is nice, but I think having one smooth long road is even nicer. Now I did have to move my sand scalper from at the start of the road near it to right down here because it couldn't just reach up a hill. That's yeah, basically the only spot where I really needed it, but it has a pretty nice range around here in this area, also for this area when you park it out here. Now the only thing that I wonder right now is what do we have to do for this base though? Set up, oh yeah, right, we need to fix this road, which is one of the things, and then steel beams, right, okay, that will not be too much of an issue, which is very nice. I think this is a good end of an episode anyways. In the next upcoming episodes we are basically good to go, having 2 bases on each side of the map, which then we really can go ham on the non-road objects to say. Right, let's send this guy out there and see, do I have any? I got one. Let's see. Perfect 6, please. Oh, it's gonna be exciting. What will it be? Not even the half. 4. Yeah, what will this thing do? This please make it up to at least a 6. Holy smokes, that thing is worth 9. Ooh-wee. That is actually a lot of stuff. I never delivered one of them. And we have another one there. And of course we also got the top part. And I do believe there's another one down here. Wow, these things are worth a lot. Meanwhile, you're driving an empty truck to a steel beam factory. Why not just pick up some stuff along the way, right? Often it is so easy to forget to do things like that. And right now, if I just drop this down here, we got 17. So I need to keep that in mind more often. And meanwhile, trying to keep things in mind more often, it is also going to be handy to deliver the stuff at the correct factory. Because as you can see, JB Dum Dum, these are not steel beams. Oh, look at me, smart ass, bring some stuff. Anyways, it's not gonna be too difficult to bring some of this old scrap over there. One way or another, this thing is gonna get in here. Alright, there we go. Show me. Wow, 10. That is freaking incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it correct this time. There we go. Okay, okay. This seems to be fine. A little bit off here in the corner. What are you guys doing over there? You having a party? The heck is going on? Hello? Yeah, that is not really going to work. The only solution I can think of is doing some bag dragging. I believe that is what it's called. Which in this case, we're going to put the grader mode in manual, which I would like to call a smear mode. And then we're gonna put it behind and then back drag it, and it's probably going to look really bad, but oh, it might fix it itself. Hey, you don't have to back up that much. Hello, how much you need? Sure, why not? Now that's a good boy. Look at that. Yeah. That's absolutely perfect. Alright, where do I need to be? This is the base, right? Oh no, you're not going. Oh no, this is horrible. Store. This means I have to drive all the way back to the. Oh no, this is. Alright, this is the outtake, then this should be the intake. There we go. Finally, we can complete the task right down here. Oh, oh. What is this? What is this? What is this? Ooh, you know what? Perfect, look at that. I am absolutely loving this thing already. Getting into this, well, let's say circle, but oh, there we go. It's at least a little more flexible than a truck simulator that I have seen.
Now, to give this port area some juice, we need to repair the nearest power substation. You can start by grabbing some primary resources. Then establish a route from the river base. Let's get these lights on, huh?
Right. So we need to fix things here, take something from there. What is this? I need to drive this thing elsewhere once again. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So we got 2 of these, which is oh, this one. Okay. So yeah, in the next episode we're going to do these 2 at least. We're going to figure out what happened at the solar station. We're going to activate this thing, which will be there, which is very nice. And or we're going to repair a pumping station. We're going to provide enough supply. So the next episode thing really will start rolling. And I need to do something here. Oh, that's nice. What needs to happen here? Oh, deliver the vehicle. Right, and store resources. Okay, well...